Okay, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I set up a room before I actually chose my team.
Oh, yeah.
What did you already choose a team?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so I think Sleepy's going guitar.
Okay.
So, oh,
I was either guitar or keyboard.
yeah, same. Funnily enough, because the only I've dabbled on the drum set and I played piano when I was younger, but I'm still like guitar, you know? Why wouldn't I keep that in mind? So I think guitar's the way to go.
I mean, I wouldn't mind drums either, but I'm not strong enough about it to go on Shiver.
Right. Right. Also, the question is, what is the main question? It's if you could play an instrument, what would it be? I was waiting so hard for this stream to start. Sorry, Sleepy. Sorry, it was sitting in the
So if you could, I mean, I can play the
yeah,
keyboard.
exactly. If you could play an instrument, which one would you want to play? I could semi-competently play the piano if I put my mind to it, or the keyboard, I mean. I could semi-competently play the drums if I put my mind to it. But if I could just know one right off the bat, guitar then, you know?
Yeah.
That one's gonna be too hard to learn. So I'm doing it.
Okay. I'm going with guitar then.
Okay. So sorry, Sleepy. Yeah, I created the stream, and so it was just chilling, not started for the past like 20 minutes. So yeah, but we're in it. We're in it now. Get a room open. Okay. The room is open. Oh, Sleepy got in so fast. Holy. Also, uh, I think the guitar is just the coolest of the three instruments. And maybe it's because it's less common for people to be competent at it than the other two. I don't know if that's true though, actually. I feel like in Utah, everybody knows the piano at some point in their life. They've played it. So,
I mean, piano lessons, kids, kind of. Lot of people have that.
your mic sounds a little off. A little off how? Filters. Compressor? Suppression. What is this compressor doing? Is that better? Or is it? I guess I'll find out after. Anyway. Oh, I forgot I have the delay sus. Oh gosh. Son of a. Oh shoot. So Jacob, I don't think I've ever asked you the age-old question. Would you rather face a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Either way, there are for blood. So, like, there's no escaping it, you know, if you choose to fight one set.
You know, I feel like it might be a massive mistake. But I think with some strategy, I'd have to take the the 100 duck-sized horses.
I think I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat. I feel like the oh the ducks ducks are already out for blood all the time. Horses are more chill unless you bother them, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like giving a duck the level of power that a horse has via the size is just a monumental mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think there would be any feasible way to beat it.
Like, what type of arena are we talking about? Any
That's a good question. That's a good question. See, I think both of these take place in.
I think either way, I'm still good. My answer is still the same.
Oh
I
yeah,
just feel better about it.
it's in a large park that has a pond in it. Yep.
You can find some type of bag. Drown some.
Oh no. No, it's getting dark. It's meant to remain hypothetical. We weren't supposed to get into the mechanics of it. Okay, you know what?
How much pressure would it take to break the neck?
I feel like horses are a lot
Hypothetically.
sturdier, so I don't know. I feel like it would be a lot harder than your standard duck neck. Could be wrong though. Shoot. I'm doing very bad this round. Also, I have a special that I hate. I can't use the Squid Ninja. I'm just not good with it. Nice. Good job, Sleepy. Wonder what could have happened to my mic. Maybe I have 2 instances of it up, possibly. So
By the way, why are we playing Splatoon? I thought we agreed to play Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh yeah.
Watching it.
I think there was a caveat there. I feel like we talked about it a while ago, but I think there was a understood if it's good. Sort of underlaid under there. But I don't know. It could be really funny. It's so sad. Because it seems like such a simple thing to screw up that badly.
Yeah. Do you
Like-
hear about the mod situation?
No.
So, the extra content they put in, apparently that was exclusive to the Xbox version back in the day. The Kit Fisto and the Ventress
Right.
and the extra stages. I didn't know this. So they were marketing that was part of it. Well, it turns out that they actually used a mod, a fan-made mod, where they kind of did their best to recreate that content, but it was like they didn't have the right animations in there. They just used the standard Jedi animations, and it had like a lot of bugs. And apparently, what's in the version is just that mod. It has the same bugs, has those the same animations, and they data mined it. And yeah, it's just that mod, and they didn't give them any credit. They just placed that mod in.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Wow.
Which makes me believe, like, I think I know exactly what happened with the KOTOR 2 situation now. Because, so what they did with KOTOR 2 is they advertised, so we're going to restore all the cut content. And they had that advertised in the Switch version.
Right.
And that was like and all these people were really excited, like, oh, they're finally going to give us all the cut content. And there is a mod where some fans like took some trailer footage, took some like data mined assets, and did their best to kind of recreate it. But it's just from a fan perspective. But people are like, well, it's not going to be that. They're going to actually have information from the studio and are going to be able to do a better job
Of course, yeah. Why wouldn't they?
restoring it.
They're
I
getting
bet they
paid to
were
do
just
this.
planning to use that mod,
Yeah.
the restore content mod, and some red tape along the way, or they found out that that was not going to work out, or maybe the person, maybe they tried to ask for permission for the mod.
That would
Because they made
be
it sound like, oh,
crazy.
there was some third party. Because they're like, oh, it's all done. Development for that DLC, the restore content DLC, is all done, but there's some third party entity that's making sure we can't do it. And people are thinking Disney was that, or someone with the license. They said they gave some fake comment. And that
Yeah.
was just kind of the assumption. It's like, oh, Disney for some reason doesn't want to do it. No, I think it had to do with either some legality or something along those lines. Because if people found out, oh, this isn't really legitly the restored content, this is just a fan interpretation of what that would have been, and maybe they're not even giving credit, or maybe even if they did, it's not what people were expecting.
Right.
That could have caused a lot of trouble. Because, you know, when you sell the game based on, oh, we're restoring the content, you're like, oh, they're going to do all this work to add all the content back in and not just place a mod in that someone else, a team of fans made.
Yeah. They're getting paid
Yeah.
to do it, and they're doing worse than
Yeah.
fans. They're by stealing
They're
from
just placing,
fans.
yeah, they're just stealing. I'm very confident, not 100%, but fairly confident. I think that's what happened in that situation. I think that's why that whole situation went down how it did.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yep, because it explains it. It was such a weird situation. It's like they have it done, but now they just can't do it. No, because if they were able to stoop that low and do it with the Battlefront collection, they were doing the same thing with the KOTOR one.
Oh, dang. He snuck through.
I've seen a few comments, funnily enough, that people are like, oh, I played through I always forget the name, Republic Commando on Switch, and yeah, it was alright. I'm like, they haven't played the latest patch that they did 2 years ago and just messed up the second campaign
Yeah.
and then just left it. Oh. Oof.
Shoot.
I think one of the worst things about the collection is the file size. It's just ridiculous.
Wait, what is it?
72 gigs? I think
Wait.
it's 72 gigs.
Seriously?
Not a joke.
It's like the original games were way smaller than that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I mean, they redid the textures or upscaled a bit. And side by side, it looks a little better, but not enough to inflate it by like 10 times.
Yeah, not that much better.
Yeah, no.
It sounds like
what-
they'd put in
all
some
that-
really unoptimized textures.
Yes, exactly. So it's like, what happened here? The Switch version is a little better. It's only like 37 gigabytes, which is horrible. It's like, no.
That is stupid.
And then the PC version is 72. And then Helldivers is like 30.
Jeez.
Helldivers 2.
Yeah.
Helldivers 2.
Yeah.
Just to give some perspective. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, the sniper is the worst. Hate this guy. No! The squid roll wasn't enough. Oh, I need to switch weapons bad. I meant to last round, but I think I'm close to getting a star on this one. Which isn't a good enough excuse, I don't think, to hold on to it for how badly I'm playing. Caught myself trying to read the text on one of the shirts. Yeah, no, of course I can't read it. Obviously.
There is one you can kind of read, and it caused a bit of controversy.
Oh. I have to stick with it till I get the star. I guess we won't address it then. Because controversy.
Well, it looks like he just says the F word.
Oh! That's hilarious.
Yeah, I remember that like a year ago. I don't know if it was like that controversial, but it was kind of like, oh, what's that? What was I just saying?
Yeah. That's funny. Do you think it was intentional?
Don't know.
Okay, there we go.
It's close enough that it's iffy.
Right. At least we have this map.
Yeah. New map.
Let's go. Oh, so close. Yes. Don't know why that only counted as an assist. I hit him with 2 play susses and then 1 bucket hit. I feel like that should have been all the damage. Aha! The undercover umbrella man. No! I tried to use the Squid Ninja to get out of there, and that was terrible. It's not really a good panic option. I think all of my favorite specials are panic options. I don't know how to use it. I should stop trying. Almost got him.
Man, multiple screens.
If you get hit by 2, does it give you worse color blindness? No.
Does it re-up it?
I think it re-ups it, but it doesn't make it worse. I couldn't tell if it re-upped it for sure because I don't know how long the window is. But I read through both of them. Very close to each other. Okay, I've got a football. If,
I'm up there.
Oh, nice. I'm coming. Yes!
Nice.
Got 2 in. Ha! Ha ha! Yes, yes. Ah! No.
Gnarly.
Honestly, it was going great until I tried to use the Squidinja, and then I died immediately. I expected to give you a little bit of armor, but I don't think it does.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Kinda looks like it does.
Hey Sid, how's it going? How you been? Oh yeah, I was going through. I finished cutting down my computer building stream, so I'll have like a little computer building tutorial
Oh,
to
nice.
put up on the channel. I'm doing pretty great. I cut the 5-hour stream down to 4 minutes, so pretty good. There was a lot of downtime. A lot of fixing the camera, fixing my mic, figuring out how different panels came off of the PC. Spending way too long figuring that out. There's a lot to cut. Yeah, get in there. Yeah!
Hey.
Oh!
There we go.
That's a lot of editing. Yes, it was mostly just cutting so far, though. I'm going back through and starting to record, like, extra information for people who are building their computers. Thank goodness we finally got a win.
Hey.
Oh, the fist bump! Yes! Heck yeah, good job, Sleepy. It looks like you got the better gold medals than I did. I got the, like, bare bones ones. That mean that you barely made it in life. So I had the least kills, I still got all golds. Okay, I'm almost done with this bucket, and then I can start using a weapon that I feel more comfortable with. Don't get me wrong, the bucket's great. I'm fine with the bucket. I would like a good sub though, and a good special as well would be nice. After using it a little bit, I think Squidinja is probably the worst special.
Yeah.
Super Chump's still really bad. I can't.
Depends. I think this stage is not too bad for it.
For the Squidinja? Don't say that.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything with it. Oh, I got hit by splash damage from 2 torpedoes. Oh. By the way, I hope to make sure that this computer building video gets published, because I have talked about other videos I've been making, and I'm like, oh, it should be out this weekend, or whatever, you know, I've said that before. And then it didn't happen, because I scrapped a few different videos up to this point that I just wasn't really satisfied with, the end product. I was like, this could be a lot better. I'm like, I'll fix it at some point, and then I never did. Will I? Maybe, I don't know. The hand-drawn tutorial, I think I spent too many hours on it to not finish it eventually. But I need some ideas to fix it. Make it more digestible. You gotta make the hands more digestible, you know? So guys, this round is a wash for me. I'm kind of screwed here. I'm doing terrible.
I keep on getting killed by the hammer throw.
Oh, really? I keep getting killed by the hammer right as they pull it out. And then they probably throw it at you right after. Ah, dang it. I used the Squidinja to escape, and then I was like, I'll go back and protect my landing, and then I had no ink left. I'm like, oh, well, guess I'm just dead, huh? Shockingly, I did not touch the wall. Uh-oh. Ah. I don't understand it. I know sometimes when people use the Squidinja, they just use the dang grapple, and it deals damage on impact. They'll use that to put in a decent amount of damage, but I haven't even been able to get a hit off of it so far. People are too ready for it. Whew. No! It came from the side. An unusual direction to come from. Oh no. Oh, the hammer.
If you get it out so quick, you just had it. Or are there two people with hammers? Right.
I don't... There had to have been. There were
I
too
just
many hammer
died to it.
kills. I think what I did was stupid. What are you talking about, Sleepy? I didn't notice a thing. You didn't have to out yourself like that. I lowered our overtime. Oh. I mean, no. Not like all of us were alive when you got the football in. I think it was reasonable to think that we would have a chance to. We even had a football at the time, another football. So, no, I think it's fair. I think it's fair that you decided to
We were
fire
all
it up.
doing okay.
Yeah.
Their sniper. There's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It was society.
Society. Society. So, gotta switch weapons. I couldn't figure out which one to use, so back to my other most recently used one. What subs do we have on this? This is oh, the tripling triple the triple triple Trizuka. There we go. I couldn't find it. My brain was having such a hard time. Didn't realize I'd filed it so far back in that one filing cabinet in the back dusty corner of my brain.
SpongeBob's a runner.
Yep. I whiffed. Oh, you think I'm gonna move, huh? Ah! When somebody pops up over a wall and they're in squid form and you're like, oh, I got this in the back, and then all of a sudden they turn into the Kraken. It's like, oh, okay, never mind. Run. Well, I guess a straight trade is probably the best I could have hoped for in that situation. I just ran into their base and was surrounded. I don't know what I was thinking. Keep it elevated for a second. Got a couple in. A couple three. Yeah, I tried to get involved a little too abruptly there. I swear I pressed B.
Oh, Trice Launcher.
Oh! Oh, that should have killed. I hit him so many times before he got into a shark. It's very dumb shark usage, but I was extra dumb in comparison, so it worked out for him. Can't even use the Trizuka. What? Tri-Slosher. He definitely only hit me once. I think. How did that even happen? Go. Finally landed the kill with it. Nice. There we go.
Yeah, you just
Whew. To choke them out in their base. And we were set.
like those mini horses.
Yeah. Except I think you had a different plan for those. I think if you were going against a horse-sized duck, you probably would have to choke it out or attempt to. It's the only way that I could think of, at least.
Sound like Donald. Why?
Okay, I think I can stick with this weapon. Good kills, holy. He's going nuts over there. Nuts to ducks. That would actually be a very easy way to take care of ducks. Like a big old duck. You just throw like loaves of bread at it, eventually it'll kill it, right? Is that not? That's what I've learned. Ducks are meant to eat bread, but they probably can't help it.
They can eat bread is just not great for them, especially in large quantities. It's it's better to feed them like oats.
Yeah.
Oats. That's what I learned from Vinny, actually.
Oh yeah. I think I remember you talking about that. Interesting place to learn that, for sure. Who says streams are useless?
Makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Bread expands.
So, to pass along the good word, I heard in a stream the other day, Northern Lion stream, I think it was there, that if you feel like your gums are sore a lot of the time and they kind of just hurt, or you get canker sores quite often, check to see if your toothpaste has sodium lauryl sulfate, and if it does, that could be the problem. You might want to switch toothpastes. So, this I'm spreading the good word. If this is a problem that you have, that might be the solution. The reason I bring it up too is because I heard it in the stream, and I was like, no, I've never really had any problem with that. And then I'm like, wait, actually, over the past week I have. And then I picked up the tiny bottle of toothpaste we've been using because we ran out of a big bottle. It's just one of the backup ones we had, and I turned it over and it said sodium lauryl sulfate on it. I'm like, oh my gosh. It actually mattered. This information was pertinent right here, right now, when it wouldn't have been like a week ago or a week later.
Now, is that just something that some people are sensitive to, or is that like I know there's something that they put in toothpaste that makes it foam, because people think that when it foams, that means it's cleaning, and it actually, no, it just,
I
people
think,
think it works better.
yeah, I don't know. I know what you're talking about. Sodium lauryl
Yeah.
sulfate is for whitening purposes.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like
Okay.
it's the whitening agent.
I see.
But I
That
know what
does
you're
serve a
talking about, the foaming agent that
Yeah,
is just there to make
and
people
that's
feel good.
yeah. I think what that does is it makes it taste a little bitter, so that's why make it minty and all that.
Yeah. Gotta flavor the heck out of it.
That's all I remember hearing.
I've got 6.
Oh.
Uh-oh. No! I broke the barrier, but it was a little late.
Oh, by the way, I did send you a link to a Vinny stream that I think you would enjoy. It's just him listening to weird sounds. So it's one that's perfect just to listen to while you're working.
Heck yeah.
And it's a very interesting and fun stream where he's listening to just weird sounds captured in space, in the deep sea, on like radio signals, with like little explanations. And just kind of a chill, interesting stream.
What a fun stream idea.
Yeah, he's done one before, but this one, a guy compiled a lot of them, and it just was a very fun stream. Like, oh, I really enjoyed this. And I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I think you'd like it, especially since it's like, yeah, you don't need to see anything.
That is nice. I do like that for when I'm in office, especially. It makes it a lot easier. Because sometimes I'll just prop my phone up if I'm working from home. I don't feel as self-conscious about it if I have like a stream running or a VOD. Mostly VODs. I know I almost never watch, like listen to streams during work, but it's background noise a lot of the time. So I appreciate it when I don't have to watch necessarily.
Yeah.
Which is why I think I like Northern Lion streams so much, because he's mastered the art of vamping, and to the point where like pretty much no matter what game he's playing, you get essentially the same kind of banter the whole time. And yeah, he'll talk about the game a little bit occasionally, but most of the time he like the game's kind of just going on in the background while he's chatting. Majestic Torii Gates. I don't know what that character is. A couple months ago, I started learning some hiragana and katakana. That's a lie. Only katakana. I never made it to the hiragana portion. But it is fun to be able to recognize different symbols while I'm watching anime. Being like, hey, that's she. And I'm like, well, I couldn't tell you what it is, like what that word means, but I'll tell you what it sounds like, sort of. And that feels kind of cool. It's not particularly useful, but it's neat. I've also been strengthening my geography knowledge. quite a bit recently. That's also been novel. Makes me feel more cultured, even though I haven't obtained any culture. I know where stuff is. Shoot. I got sharked. Oh, man, snipers are really good on this map if they know what they're doing. Just the whole middle section, you're just a sitting duck. A sitting horse-sized duck, as it were. Because it seems like they can hit you. Seems like your hitbox is the size of a horse, at least. Well, that was just embarrassing. No! I almost got him while he was in the ink jet. I should have waited for him to land. Just hid. But I got cocky. Guy's using the same gun as me. Almost got the sniper again. Oh. But I can't read it. Can't read the name. I don't know why they're running away from me. I've got a football. They know exactly where I am. Don't shoot me. No! Nice. Nicely done. Nice. Haha. Okay, I got two of them. Get in here. Oh, that's up. Sorry.
That's all me.
Nice. Heck yeah, that was a good round. Good round. Felt a lot better about that one. Felt like I contributed a little bit. Didn't ink the bed. Gotta get tickets. Oh, okay, back out, back out. We gotta back out.
I should probably up tickets.
I think I have enough. But I may as well check while we're here.
I am broke.
Your ticket broke, or you're out of your current ticket?
I am out of in-game money. I spent it all.
Oh, how?
new clothes.
Wow, I didn't realize they would consume that much. I've got 5 more rounds on this. Maybe I just drop another one for the heck of it. Nah, I'll let it ride. Oh, I forgot to spend my clams. What are they?
Conches.
Conches, yes.
The scales, the conches,
The dang
whatever everything is
clams.
in this game.
The sea snails.
The little Judds.
Sleepy. Sleepy. Hey. Hey, Sleepy. Oh, okay, you're getting different doolies. I see. Yeah, there we go. Do you spin clockwise or counterclockwise? Naturally. What's your go-to?
I didn't counter.
I'm doing clockwise. It feels way more natural. I don't know why. Shouldn't be all that different. What's up with that?
Is that like a right hand, left hand preference thing? Because I'm left-handed when it comes to any swinging activity.
Oh yeah. Racket sports. All
Yeah.
left-handed. Nice.
Golf.
Maybe it does have something to do with that then. Correlation is causation. Get it twisted. Oh. Ooh, they held still. I don't have enough. I don't have enough clamps for football. Yes, that's perfect. Nice. Good throw. Good throw. It's more than one, obviously. It was like 3, 4 clamps. Oh, dang it. They were ready for me. So did we ever decide that if whenever you die in this game, you respawn as a clone of yourself, or do they like reconstitute your ink from across the map? And if so, is it like a Ship of Theseus sort of situation? Like, how much of you is truly left after every part's been replaced with new ink?
I think your little squid soul does that.
Ah, that's true. That's literally shown.
It's like a Pikmin soul.
But the bodice, you know,
Those don't go back.
the bodice is the bodice. Is the bodice you anymore, or is it just what? What am I? I mean, I almost put a dent in their defenses. Saul Toast. I wonder if that's a reference to Better Call Saul or Saul from the Bible. Oh, my phone just freaked out very loudly. Ah! I died before I could get back to the football. Whew! Still a lot of work. Okay. Oh, okay, no, you got it. You got it. I got it. I got it. That may have been a bad move, though. Oh! No! I swear it went in.
We actually got
Sleepy.
close.
You almost had that for us. I'm actually upset. Hopefully not at us. Us two, we got the other football in, you know? We paved the way. But our teammate, though, we can always blame the fourth guy. This is why we can never find a consistent fourth player. That's the only way to, you know, never admit my own faults. Oh yeah, streamer problems. The other day when I was playing, I think it was on Friday when I was playing Dark Souls. I think. Yeah, it was Friday. I got 4 or 5 different people coming into the chat to try to sell me their graphic design skills. I think it was 5. Which has raised my total over 12, I think, somewhere. It's like 12 or 13 total times I've been advertised to. It's getting old. I don't ever want to be a rude person, you know? They're out there on their grind, you know? I respect it in a way, but then if they get short with me or snippy with me, I'm like on the verge of just being like, get the frick out, and then banning them every time. Because there are some of them where, like most of them are polite, but there are a few of them that are like, hey, I'd like to send you some of my work over Discord, and I was like, I'll look at it after stream, or I just tell them no right away. But if I tell them, I'll look at it after stream, they'll come back into the stream like 5 or 6 times and be like, hey, have you looked at it yet? And I'm like, dude, I'm not done with the stream. Chill out. And they're like, you need to accept my friend request and look at it. I'm like, stop. Shut up. I'm sick of this crap. And then some are really polite, and it's hard to gauge right away what version they're gonna be. They're gonna be the polite version of the graphic designer, or the kind of obnoxious, pain in the butt version. But yeah, fire at will, Sleepy. If you do see anybody doing that, you can finally use your banhammer. But wait till they're rude, though. I would prefer that. Yeah. It's not quite to the point where I'm willing to just ban any of them that come in at all. But it might get to that point. So be prepared. Oh. Oh. That's not good. Not good at all. I should have warned you that there was a roller down there. Be the one that got you.
I'm actually not positive.
I think that Nautilus got me.
Oof. This is such a mess. That time was a roller.
I got triple splash down, which may be the best.
How did they miss that? How did they miss that? I'm not going to play.
I'm waffling. Fumbling. Dang it. Sorry, Sleepy. I wasn't able to save your football. How did that not? Oh, that would. No. No. Stashy's hacking. The Trizuka bullet went through him and exploded at his feet, and he didn't take any damage. He looked completely clean when he walked away. Nicely done. Although, yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I don't have enough. Anybody with clams close enough? Dang. You know, that was a good struggle though.
Yep.
We got shut down at the beginning, and I thought for sure it would end there, and we actually almost brought it back. It almost might be a bit of a stretch. We were a ways off on points, but still, we got some work in.
Oof, yeah, that was not my round.
I don't think it was mine either. I did get all golds, but I don't think I actually helped. I did okay on kills. I feel like I was in the wrong place pretty much the entire round. And I love the sunset vibe in the practice room. I wish you could change it. I mean, maybe
wouldn't
reserve
mind
the
just,
sunset one, you know, for
Yeah.
Splatfest. It's kind of neat that way. But maybe there could be like other environmental things you could change about the practice room. You know what? Maybe you could put items in here.
I still think making your own practice would be awesome.
That would be cool. If they just had like a, even if it was a fairly bare bones builder. You know, maybe like Animal Crossing levels of item placement and movement and customization. So not much, but something. No offense meant to Animal Crossing. I just remember being annoyed putting different things up in my Animal Crossing house and it being like, oh, it can't be right here. I'm like, why not? What are you talking about? Just let me put it right
Or
here.
just kind of Animal Crossing thing. How they have that set up.
Yeah.
Actually, used to be a lot more restrictive.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
The amount of furniture you had to manually push around. Just to get something up on the wall.
I still think the so the first Animal Crossing that had the emulated games in it.
Yeah.
That's so sick. It's such a small thing too, and I think it could just go crazy hard.
They need more items you can get that have some type of interactivity.
Yeah.
They did, and they did towards the end of New Leaf, which I never got the one. They added the fortune cookies, and I played for a few weeks, and I never got the right fortune cookies because you could get like 2 per day or something.
Yeah.
And then you had like 1 out of 46 chance. There was like 46 different items, and one of the items was you could play the island survival mode from the Amiibo Festival, which was the only good part about that game, supposedly. So they just made that game useless.
Right. It already was, but
Yeah, but they just took the only thing that was any fun from that game and put it in a better game.
I mean, why waste it, you know?
Yeah. And then they took a Puyo Puyo clone.
Oh,
Or no,
that's
not
awesome.
Puyo Puyo. It was not Puyo Puyo. It was Puzzle League,
Oh,
in my opinion. Which I really, really wanted. I'm like, oh man, I really want to get this Puzzle League game. Or arcade or whatever you put in your house. Which is, I think, the last time Nintendo did anything related to Puzzle League. Unless you count re-releasing through Virtual Console for the service.
no, I tried.
Yeah. New Horizons was missing stuff like that. Also, strangely enough, the mini games in general are missing. They had like the island mini games and really.
Seems like a
bizarre
strange.
thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a very bizarre thing to not have anything like that.
Yeah.
I do think one of the biggest things that did get me with that game is the fact that the story upgrades were so limited compared to the release.
Yeah.
Because you had like 3 levels to the shop.
Which would have been nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where I was like, ah, there's nothing here.
Yep.
There's nothing here again. Okay, well,
So it's just
time to quit the game.
weird stuff, and it's like there's such a huge step to be able to put stuff outside, which is like, man, it'd be hard to go back to New Leaf where you can't do that.
True, I didn't realize that was added.
Yeah, no, that's huge.
That's massive. That is the huge.
That was like one of the biggest things, like just everything you had to do with outdoors. You had so much more control over your little map, your city.
I thought the terraforming was neat. Really cool.
I
But
feel like
painful.
they should keep that, but I think you should be able to get stuff that makes it more efficient.
Yeah, yeah. Like I terraformed my whole town and that's what made me quit. Because I got done with the section of it and I was like, I hate how this looks. And so I quit the game because it would take so much effort to fix it. I spent hours getting it that way and then it was ugly. I'm like, well, time to be done, it seems. The game has run its course. Couldn't even bring myself to keep doing the daily stuff. Just didn't want to look at my town. I even bred like all the different colors of flowers and just getting every single type of plant you can have and all that good stuff, and then I quit. And then I think they added in vegetables like a week later or something. Or more plantable items. I don't remember what they were.
They make it sound like they're going to have updates. I know there was a lot of like data mining, but they really didn't add substantial content until they kind of just added all at once, and then I didn't end up going back.
Yeah.
Until recently when I got the DLC because it just came along with the expansion pass. I'm like, oh man, I got all this, and I kind of felt the pull to play. I'm like, I can't. Too much time. Like, oh, there's a ton of stuff. They're like, oh yeah, you can grow all this now, and oh, Brewster's finally here.
Crazy, it took that long.
And oh, there's this now, and this now, and this now, and this now.
I remember that talking about
nice.
Brewster very early on, and then me being like, that seems neat. And then it felt like it took forever for them to actually release that content. They talked about it for months and months before it ever released.
I think that they plan to do kind of more rollout of updates, but I think because of COVID, they just ended up being like, yeah, we'll just throw it all.
At once, yeah.
Yeah. But,
Masters can...
I'm hoping, because that last one did so well, they really go nuts. The next one.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are working on right now. I'm sure they want that out pretty early.
If they combined all the best aspects from all the Animal Crossing games, you could have a truly peak experience.
And again, our idea about just having some type of island for your friends, or
Yeah, a
whatever,
shared
or
island.
maybe not necessarily island, whatever they have for the concept of the next game, whatever town.
Yeah. A shared region. Man, I'm so peaked right now because of that stupid blaster. Oh. The puppy. Hi, puppy. Hi. How are you? Oh, okay. Okay. We got the zoomies. She's ulting. blaster. I split the ink. I split the ink between the two football boys. The football fools. Football freaks. I think that's the best one. Let's do that. Okay, I've been dying before getting kills. So much. I have way more deaths than kills this time around. I have that real bad KDR.
I'm really feeling the wrath of the snipers.
I feel like the blaster's just another sniper. Get me out. Dead. I think I just fell through the map. Strange. I've done so badly this round. I am leaning salmon run. That's how bad I'm doing. It's a pretty easy way to gauge.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's the new stage still, but still.
That's fine. I don't care as long as it's not this. I'm just kidding. I love
this.
plants.
Pokemon are the fight. Not like this.
Best quote. That scene is so funny. I think they mean to be sharing a pacifist angle. Okay, we're going to Salmon Run. If you're down.
Yep.
Okay. I like how they're like angling for a moral point about not fighting. Well, that's all they do. In
And then you can just see like, but wait. Wait a second.
It just doesn't. It rings a bit hollow in a universe like that. Where essentially cockfighting is not just legal, but it's also like vaunted. It's
encouraged.
Yeah.
It increases the bond between Pokemon and trainer.
Yeah, whatever that means.
They love you more. It's not a form of abuse.
It's not Stockholm Syndrome. Okay, it's open. Once again, I would argue it's not a bad weapon set, but I've been proven wrong time and time again.
I like the Reefer.
Reefer madness. So yeah, it's Reefer madness. Oh yeah, it's Reefer freaking madness. Oh yeah, I fully caught up with Dark Souls 3. And now I'm into new content.
Have you gone to any poison swamps?
Dude, there are dozens of them. in Dark Souls 3. I think I prefer Dark Souls 1 for that reason. I mean, they're not huge. They're not necessarily massive. There's one area that's just a straight up poisonous swamp, but uh, there are swamps in pretty much every area, at least to some degree. There's even a cathedral that has little like swamps inside of it in the main area, like ground floor of the cathedral. Everything's like this beautiful architecture, Gothic architecture. And all of a sudden, there's just like these spread out areas of swamp that you move very slowly through. Like, who did this?
Yeah, I believe people were joking that there were poison swamps in the DLC trailer for Elden Ring.
Oh yeah.
Like, well, there they are.
Should have seen it coming. Or did the waves not hit you when you're in the turret? Maybe I was just out of their range. I wasn't. I don't think. I guess the
Like
big
the
shot
game.
waves don't hit you.
Man,
Turrets are
thought they
open.
would have, but
That's what do. I'm pretty certain I was getting hit. I would have been hit by them, but it didn't protect me. This way, right to the edge.
okay. Why won't I pick up eggs?
I can't either.
This,
I can
Bad
kill bosses
open.
still.
There we
Uh-oh.
go.
Oh no, Sleepy, did
Oh,
you
here
get
it comes.
kicked? No, Sleepy's still in.
Okay, good.
Woo!
We didn't need the other person anyway.
Yeah. I mean, just look at us. We got 38 eggs without them.
They were dead weight. We got this.
I'm just glad none of us dropped out. You were
Yeah,
in my
but-
view, but Sleepy wasn't, and I'm like, no, Sleepy, no!
Been too many times
Yeah, we've lost one of us.
for, yeah, one of us is the one out there. It's just nice. Be like, oh, we are all in.
We're all here. Just a Sakurai would have wanted.
Yep.
I do think it's a little irritating that the thing's flashing orange constantly now. Since we're down a person. Hang in there, Sleepy. Hang in there. Yeah. Dang stingers. We're gonna try to run around and get them. I only got one of them. I'm embarrassed. No!
Oh,
no! Dang, I'm sorry. I feel like that was my fault. I did get rid of one of the stingers, but I died in the process. I don't think it was a worthy trade.
I was trying to throw a bomb, but I just barely didn't have enough ink.
42. Oh no.
Well,
Wow,
it
you
really
really.
wasn't much of a loss.
Yeah, our
to be honest.
teammate really didn't help. Who needs them? I wish you could opt into going 3-squatted. Just scale it from the beginning. We just get some dead weight hitched to us every time anyway. This game really has me on edge today. I don't know why. It's probably all the losses. I feel it a little bit. Kind of missed the mode where they would fly around the map. So I'm sad I never got to see it. Would have been a sight to behold.
Flying by now.
Can't get it in. I missed with so many bombs. Granted, some of them were blocked by salmonids, but there were a couple that weren't. Just a bit embarrassing. Venn diagram. No! Running from the missiles into other people's missiles. Ah! There was no way those were making that in. But making it in. But I thought there was a chance. Dark mode? Nope. Just a classy final round. I've got 2 specials. I've got 2 specials. Can't forget. 2 specials. Maybe the worst one, but I have 2 specials. Taking care of business. Okay, 30. Not bad. Probably have used my special before this. All the specials.
There we go.
Yes. Beautiful. Gorgeous. It's my favorite Puyo Puyo Tetris quote.
Ah, that's where that's from. I was trying to think where is that from?
It's a weird one. But the voice acting in that game is wild, and some of it sticks with you, for better or worse.
I like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, Pikapi, my favorite character.
The best character to play as when you want to just make the other person go nuts.
We played a round of 4 Pikapis in the same room, and they don't. It's not like they cancel each other out or they like mute each other when one's going, so it just stacks and it's horrible. Probably the most painful audio experience I've had. It was really something.
I think that was the review for the story mode for the second game.
Oh no.
Probably the worst audio experience I ever had.
Oh, that makes sense. That combo, the mashup was
Oh yeah, that one too.
so bad.
I was just thinking about the voice acting.
Yeah. It's something. It's something. In the first game, it's not even necessarily the voice acting's bad. It's just the lines are horrible.
Yeah, and the second one is just worse.
Wow.
Because they just,
It's impressive.
it's a retread of the story, but it's so slow.
Huh. It's weird because the story wasn't even good in the first one.
Yeah, I know, it wasn't. And then the only thing that was somewhat humorous, which was all the double entendres they they tone it down heavily because of, I guess, get more fans or something. So they removed that in the second one.
That's the only thing that kept it even remotely interesting or worth reading.
Yeah. From that one character. So it's just like, oh, okay, well.
Guess the only draw is gone.
But yeah, it's all, I can't remember because Vinny was playing it. I'm like, man, so they forgot, all the characters forgot their memory, so they're going to retrace their steps and remember the plot of the first one very slowly. Oh my word. It's like the worst, like, and especially when the plot wasn't even good, it's like the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to just play the story mode and not even watch the story part of it.
Yeah. Just make it, don't even have story in between, just have a bunch of different stages where you're like, hey, here's the challenge on this one. Get this many
Like,
points in Puyo Puyo.
At best, the first one, it was slightly humorous, the push something along,
Yeah.
string something along, and at worst, it was kind of not really worth anything.
Yeah.
But the second one is just like, okay, now.
But man, the gameplay,
Yeah.
which obviously is just, tried and true, same old, same old. So you can't even really credit
It's hard to mess
the
up,
creators.
Hard to mess up Tetris, unless you're Ubisoft.
They always find a way.
I can't remember what version of Tetris, maybe it was the 3DS one that had horrible lag.
It's like that's the one thing you wouldn't expect from a Tetris game.
Like, it was almost unplayable, and it's like, how did he do this?
It's almost depressing.
It's not like it looked fancy. it's Tetris.
Yeah. I don't feel
Did
bad
you ever
about-
play the Nintendo DS Tetris?
No.
The one with all oh, that one's pretty good. Because Nintendo did that one, so they have a lot of Nintendo themed Tetris stuff.
That's cool.
It's like a Metroid Tetris.
My favorite.
I think I don't know if I own that one or if I just borrowed that one. Christian, I need to check my collection. Yes. I think I just borrowed that one.
Yeah, I'm taking out Flyfish like nobody's business.
I think it was the last DS game Nintendo made while they
Own Tetris?
Yeah.
They owned the rights to Tetris? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Who bought it? Like,
It's bounced around. Like,
it was kind of like they were just renting out the IP sort of thing.
Yeah. I mean, they had it back in the day, like when they did the game and stuff. It's just kind of. I don't think anyone like owns the license. They just kind of rent out the license.
Right.
So, like THQ's done it, which I think they did the one on PC that you and John had. Pretty good.
Oh yeah. Tetris Worlds.
Yeah, that one's good.
My favorite storyline in any Tetris game. That's right. Even better than Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Ooh, it's a high bar.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Eat your heart out, Puyo Puyo Tetris. You got shown up by some weird anthropomorphic cubes that have the weirdest faces.
Oh, when I say the last Tetris game Nintendo did license, I'm not counting. They got it again for Tetris 99.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna be like, yeah, no, that is the last one. recent examples to speak
For a
of.
while it was. For a while it was.
I'm on that eternal grind for Tetris 99. I I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get all of the achievements, but I'm like painfully close.
They'll come with Switch 2 and they'll have Tetris 99 too. With 992 players. That's how that works.
Yes. Okay. The room is back open, and the meter is steaming. I want to cry. Wait, why? What's wrong, Sleepy? We won. We won that round. What's happening? Reaper madness, so yeah, it's Reaper madness. It's Reaper, it's Reaper. Man, the Reaper is so good for killing the fish sticks. Smoking that good reef with the side of fish sticks? Oh, dang. That sounds like a good evening.
From Long John Silver's. That how they keep on burning down?
That must be it.
Yeah, I've only known of one location. And that's been closed for a while now. But even when it was open, no one was ever there.
Yeah, I've heard of the brand. That's about it, though. I don't think I've even seen Long John Silver's. Maybe I didn't.
You would have had to with where it was.
Oh, okay. Well,
There was a
I just
place
didn't.
by,
I didn't recognize it.
Do you remember a place by a mall that had a big shift wheel on it? On the outside.
Very vaguely. How long ago was this?
They probably shut it down like 12 years ago at least.
Okay, well, I guess it makes sense why I'd only have a vague recollection.
They kind of had a blue and white aesthetic, but not anymore. The building, I don't know if it might be what steakhouse is now, roughly.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that's where it used to be.
Let's see.
And I think I'd been there only once, a wee lad.
appropriate time.
I don't even know if it was 2000s yet, so
Oh wow.
that's how far we're going back. That might be even prior to them being just horrible.
Yeah, I don't really truly remember the 1900s. I was there, but I wasn't there, you know?
Yeah, I barely do.
It is kind of fun and a little bit weird and unsettling to be able to say that. I think it makes it feel less impactful when you say, I don't really remember the 90s. But when you say, I don't really remember the 1900s, it makes it even weirder. It's such a stark contrast.
I come from the 1900s. I don't recall it.
I was born in the 1900s, molded by it. I didn't see the light of the 2000s until I had been freed from my infantile memory loss, and by then it didn't even matter.
It was already the office.
I do like how at this point I've practically just said my age. Had to lean into the bit, you know? I couldn't not.
There we go.
Nicely done. Oh, good job. Good job. I'm like the legend I am.
Forgot about my special. I'm not
I-
usually one who does that.
I didn't have. I kept my specials the entire time too. I was still waiting for a more sketchy position.
Yeah.
It never got too bad. You think they would have given us the boss there?
Yep. Ooh, my
Seemed
AK.
only fair. Oh yeah.
Lower.
Full meter. Let's get this dang boss. Bag him and tag him.
So speaking of buildings burning down,
Oh no.
there's a. I think I might have mentioned this before, but there was a. I think it was a Japanese market that my mom used to go to because she would make yakisoba. This was the best place to get yakisoba.
Oh yeah.
And it shut down, and it was just a small place. But well, it didn't shut down. It burned down.
Hmm.
And I remember I was like going through like Google Earth and stuff, and I'm like, oh, it's still listed here as a place, and I click on it and it brings up photos, and the only photos of this place is just a bunch of photos of it in the midst of burning down.
That's so sad.
I know, it's like, oh.
Oh, okay. The big shock waves do hit you.
Okay.
It just doesn't really show up when you're in the reticle. Holy big shots. I didn't even kill him. I gotta go get those big shots. They're too dangerous to let live. You're even hit by that wave.
Also, what happened to my orthodontist? place I went. I told you that before.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. It's just wild. How do you know so many places that burned down?
I mean, there's no common thread.
I mean, just that you happen
Can't,
to
not
wait
that
a
can be
second.
proven.
Good point. There's no use looking into it. Yeah, that round sucked. But
But, yeah.
it sucked, but
Um,
that was the full sentence. That wasn't
It did suck when that place burned
qualifier.
down because it was so close to my house, and it was the nail parlor right next door. They had a big neon sign, and that's what caused it.
Wait, the neon sign lit on fire?
It.
Or like
Yeah.
shorted or something?
Yep. It was in the window,
Gosh.
and so that went on, that caught fire, and then burned down the next place. And they just said, "Well, we're out of business now because of that."
That's so
So
sad.
you have to go somewhere else. So they made a deal with the place way out. Well, I just want to say it, but it was like a 45-minute drive. Well, it used to be about a 5-minute drive.
That sucks.
So it was like, oh, and so it was still like another year of having braces. So you had to go out. Play something way further out.
It's awful.
So I was like, oh that's fun.
I was gonna toss it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Kind of crowded on the stick.
Get knocked around a bit. No! Go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Starting to feel a little tight.
My mind's just trying to find, like, what other places have burned down? I mean, I don't know other businesses. There was
Yeah.
a house in the neighborhood that exploded.
Oh yeah. What a crazy, crazy story.
I remember seeing the garage door walking by, and it was just folded up like when you put a piece of paper in, just throw in like a fire pit,
Mm.
like into their garage door. No one died. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It was crazy.
They-
Yeah, that might be good to clarify that, chat.
yeah, there a gas line. There's
Yeah.
a gas line.
Gas leak.
But the whole family, they were, I believe, at a holiday party,
Yes.
like a family Christmas party. Their dog was inside in a kennel. This is crazy. And the kennel got blown out the window. And the dog got out, and they didn't know what happened to the dog, but they found the dog later, and the dog was fine. It was insane.
Yeah, absurd. Absurd.
I mean, this is going back probably almost, not quite 20 years, but approaching probably.
Yeah. It was in the early 2000s.
I don't know, 2003, 2004, just drop that off the top of my head.
We gotta find him.
What is he?
Where are they? There he is. I'm not wearing hard pants.
I don't know why that line took.
It's just so weird that Batman says that. It's just not a line you would expect. In context, it makes sense, but out of context, it's just comical.
Something I was watching a few months ago, someone quoted that. I'm not wearing hockey pads. Like, oh. I can't remember any or someone. And then I remember that was College Humor, right?
That did the parody.
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid to go back to those videos because I go and see how old they are.
Yeah, better not to look.
I've seen them so many times, I remember it pretty well.
Open up. Okay, made it in, so my death was not in vain. Yeah, just scoop up an egg as I slowly make my way back to the basket. Oh, push me. Push me, King. Oh, okay. No, I didn't.
You got this.
Oh. Shaggies. Thank you, Sleepy. Keep on keeping on.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Low ground too.
Yeah. What?
I said and low ground too.
It's a good place to be. Weird to see Kozuna again.
Yeah.
What? There was a Maz there?
Vanilla.
Get the dang eggs. Yes. Got eggs out there. Oh no. Waves. Oh, so close. Thank you, Sleepy. Can't get to our ally. No!
There we go.
I contributed, look at me, I'm in my life preserver.
Feels good.
Good stuff, good stuff. Fantastic. That freaking blows. Absolutely disgusting chunks. 11 bronzes, huh? Game just hates us, I think.
I blame society and this Chuck E. Cheese economy.
Oh, that makes me feel 1% better. It made me feel 11% worse. 1% for every single bronze scale. To be back out, probably a good place to end.
Yeah, it's 10:22.
and uh, and then we can check our winnings. You know what? I mean, I understand. I understand why you wanted to cry, Sleepy. I get it. That was not going so well. I wasn't feeling so good, Mr. Stark.
Hey, give me some good money. That's a lot of 5,000.
Hmm.
Oh, good count.
Yeah, this wasn't great. This wasn't a good haul.
Oh, okay. 132, 130, 200. I'll take something. Possibly surprise.
Okay, time to check to see if there are any new clothes that I don't have yet. Got all the money in the world. Man, clothes are expensive. POV. You're a teenager who just moved out and has never done their own shopping before. That's a kind of cool banner. The stickers are the most expensive items. And they're, I'll never use them. Sad how that works. I love my girlfriends. That's a interesting post they got there.
Good for them.
I guess. They're flexing. That's nice. Yo, we got bronze for Clam Blitz. We got bronze? Oh, baby.
10 days till spooky month. 6. Wait, I don't understand.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I wasn't going to try to interpret it. 10 days till spooky month 6.
Till it's 6 months till spooky month?
10 days till, yeah, I guess so. Is that what it's saying?
Maybe?
Yeah. 10 days till it's 6 months away. This person has a problem. I love Halloween, but that's fricked up.
That's the best way I can interpret it.
Yeah.
Because I saw that post before we even started, and I couldn't come up with that.
Okay, well, we will be back come Saturday morning, right? That's when Splatfest is?
Oh, yeah.
Saturday morning at 9, MST. We'll be doing some Splatfest. So that should be fun. Let me see. It's so funny. Like, my friend Leet streams every night. Except Wednesday nights, it seems. And I'm like, oh, just raid him. We'll just raid him, It'd be nice. And then he's just never on on Wednesdays. Dang, I just got done with my chore. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry, Sid. Well, at least you're done with your chore. But yeah, I guess I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll all be back come Saturday. So we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you all have a good night. See you all later.